Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for October of 2024. My name is Messenger Mel, and this is Into the Eye Tarot. I went ahead and created a spread that is called the Into the Eye spread. It has dice that contributes to numerology as well as color theory, as well as the tarot deck in order to get messages, okay? So I went ahead and I had the dice in here, went ahead, shook them up. If you guys want me to do that, and I guess on screen, I just kind of think about how loud it's going to be for those of you that are wearing headphones, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started over here in the west where I have your body and your family. Now stay tuned because we're going to get around the wheel that's going to come to love as well as a mini love reading. So yeah, if you want to just skip to that part, it's up to you guys. But we'll go ahead and get started on your guys' reading. Oh, okay, so you have the Two of Pentacles coming out here. There could be a lot of balancing going on right now in your guys' life. I feel like this can come in a lot of different ways. So it could be talking about balancing money in a way that is creating stability in your home life, as well as it could just be talking about delegating who does what. I feel like you guys could have small. It could feel like you've taken on a lot of responsibility, Sagittarius. And yeah, it's talking about like, it's just giving off like, you might need to be asking other family members if you have the ability, if you have other people to kind of help out maybe with some kind of responsibilities to do with home. Balancing, like I was talking about, balancing finances this month is going to be important. And if you guys are experiencing any kind of low swing, this card indicates that there's going to be an upswing energy coming soon, okay? Let's go ahead. So you have the 2 on the card, as well as the 4 on the dice. That's going to give you a 6. Okay, so the energy that's going to help you at home is going to be the energy of the 6. This talks about beauty. It also talks about family and home. So it's a good place to have this energy. So you have a lot of energy helping support any kind of issues that you might be dealing with, Sagittarius in home, okay? This also deals with parenthood, dealing with children, service to others. It doesn't have to be in your home, but it could, because 6s are about, you guys hear the birds? I don't know if you can. They're really loud today. But service, yeah, maybe service to pets and animals, something like that. It also talks about healing, so there could be somebody in your life that's going through some kind of healing regimen this month. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull you guys' advice now instead of at the end. So the advice that we have for you guys. Routine. It says, I cultivate a consistent daily routine, then enjoy the healthy family dynamics that follow. From routine comes stability, and from stability comes sanity. And as Mother Teresa once said, with sanity, we can save the world. So when we move, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm being weird today, but when we go ahead and move to the north, this is where I have the position of air, okay? This is in the position of I think. It also talks about work. So with 5 coming up, you could be thinking about some kind of change or transition, whether it has to do with work or not. Just some kind of change or transition, because the 5s hold that personal freedom. It also holds adaptability, being the individual, okay? Creating or just learning from experiences. So you might want to be going out there and thinking of some kind of way that you're going to be, learning from experience. I don't know, Sag, maybe you guys want to, the King of Pentacles, beautiful. Okay, so the King of Pentacles in the north at work, let's see. Yeah, I feel like if this is you at work, Sagittarius, there could be a need for some of you guys to put your foot down at work about something. It's like talking about taking a firm stand. is going to earn you some respect and get you some results in some kind of situation. Okay, if you're... Others could be asking right now about money advice from you, or coming to you at work to learn some kind of new skill, okay? You could be thinking about going and getting advice from somebody about finances because you want to make changes in your life. So the 5 is going to also be the energy that supports you in this area at work. So that talks about freedom, change. Okay, this also talks about personal adaptability, being adaptable, learning through experience. When it's flipped, it can talk about people being rash or irresponsible, being inconsistent, and being non-committal in some kind of situation. Since it's not in reverse, neither your card or, the numbers usually don't. I talk about both flipped, like the light and the dark of both number sides. So I just don't see that you're going to have a lot of people doing that. But if you do, let's go ahead and pull some advice dealing with any kind of situation at work this month. It says opportunities. When new opportunities arise in my life, I swallow my hesitation and gladly accept them. At this point in my journey, I can't tell what will turn out to be a dead-end path and what will be the road to my dream career, so I might as well try them all. Opportunities. Maybe it is talking about a change in a career and taking opportunities. There might be a King of Pentacles, and it doesn't have to be necessarily a man, just somebody that is in a boss position or somebody that has a lot of money. Okay, King of Pentacles, usually, business owners, things like that. Maybe you want to be your own business owner, Sagittarius, okay? And you're looking at the opportunities. So, either way, let's go ahead and move to the east where we have fire, okay? And this is in the position of I want. This is like your soul. This could be subconscious things that you're not aware of. When it has 2, there's a need to balance, okay? Find harmony. You want harmony, and this could be in all aspects of your life. That makes sense. Who doesn't want harmony? But there might be a particular, since it's coming down here, we're going to get to your emotions in a minute. It could be talking about relationships in particular that you want harmony in, or you just want to feel harmonious in relationships. Let's go ahead and pull the tarot card on that one. Ooh, the Knight of Cups. Beautiful. So it's the Knight of Cups in this position where we also have creative pursuits, okay? Whether or not your career is you work for yourself and that is something creative, or something you do for somebody else is creative, okay? This talks about you having the clear vision to get a project done. And even though we're not in the emotion down here in the south, what we're about to hit on, I do feel like there could be somebody offering you either a job, or this is a love interest because this is something emotion. But since it's in the creative side, this could be a job that has to do with emotions, or it's saying that any kind of job that you have, any kind of creative hobby, etc., that you're doing right now, your emotions are going to help you in the situation of creating, okay, in some way. Being in touch with your emotions, okay. Also, too, since I don't attach numbers to face, I guess you would call them face cards, people cards, we're going to go ahead and 2 is going to be your energy for helping you. So let's talk about that. 2 holds the energy of service, duty, as well as adaptability. Again, we're talking about being adaptable, right? So this is also the very charming. This person, if it deals with a person coming towards you with an offer, this is a very charming person. This energy is about consideration. This is also about being the peacemaker, okay? When it's flipped, it could talk about people being indifferent, or people not being able to take responsibility. There could talk about stagnation and a lack of balance. Let's pull advice for if that 2 does switch and it becomes less, peacemaker and a little bit more Fearful or hesitant or stagnant for Sagittarius, what will help them? It says showing up. It says, I promise to show up every day and try. When I have clear five, when I have, when I clear 5 minutes and pick up my pencil, paintbrush, piccolo, or whatever, I'm showing and telling myself that my creative spirit matters. I'm sitting down with an open ear and whispering to inspiration. Hey friend, what's up? Anything you want to say to me today? So maybe if you can't get started, just sitting down and showing up, sitting with your instruments or something like that. I know that maybe tapping into your emotions too and letting those flow, Sagittarius. If you feel comfortable doing that, I feel like it's going to help you. Being the peacemaker, which takes a lot of empathy towards others, could definitely help you in a project. Okay, let's go ahead and move down to the two that we have here. I see them mirroring, okay? Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles coming up. All right. Okay, for some of you, you have taken a break from a relationship to focus on yourself and your well-being. For those of you that have done that for your well-being, good for you. Congrats, that's clapping for you. Let's go ahead and throw this three right here, up here, just so you know that the three energy is going to be touching on all aspects of the wheel. So that three energy talks about socializing, it talks about creative expression, it also talks about joy and optimism. Three holds the energy of it like a child, being a child again, and childlike spontaneity. So getting in touch with your inner child. And as well as the three holds the ascended masters. Okay, so you might be getting a lot of downloads, dreams, things like that, telling you something to do with any aspect, whether it does with how you're feeling or relationships, how your body is right now, like what you should be doing with your body or your family, home, how you're thinking, okay? Anything that you might be thinking about, you might find the answers in dreams, okay? So when we have the 7, and then we have the 2 is going to give you the 9. Wow, I was just talking about how the 3 is about ascended masters, the 9 holds divine wisdom. So again, you might be getting a lot of messages just as synchronicities in your everyday life. Things might be popping up. You might hear something on a show or on the radio, and it's just like, boom. It's either giving answers to a question or reaffirming something positive that you have done, okay? With the 7 of Pentacles, for some of you, like I was saying before, you might have taken a break from a relationship, okay? For some of you in a relationship, it might be the need for you guys together to take a break from the world, to take a break from other people right now, other couples. This is going to be coming in October. You guys go trick-or-treating. Cool, yeah, you do that. But meanwhile, there might be a need to just be you two, okay? To invest in your relationship right now. Might be a need for top priority with 9s coming in. Could be like I said, learning to say no. If you guys as a couple find it hard to say no to just going, family and doing things like that, is it called The Subtle Art of Giving No F's, might be a good book for you guys. There's an audiobook, I think, on YouTube somewhere. So also 9s hold the energy of charity. So being charitable to yourself, for those in relationships, those not in relationships, those looking for relationships, whatever that be for you guys, Sagittarius. Really loving on yourself this month. Okay, let's pull some advice. It says, my best self. I trust that when I'm doing what's best for me and being my happiest version of myself, the right sorts of relationships will appear in my life. That means I can let go of all my worries about the future, knowing that my only job is to be happy in this moment. Nice. And that does ring true with the 9, because this is divine wisdom. This is manifesting with the law of attraction and the art of letting go. Okay, as far as those people that are looking for a relationship, or in a relationship or healing from a past relationship. That might be helpful. Let's pull some main advice before we go to our mini love reading. Thank you, Sagittarius, for taking the time to come over here and check out this reading. I appreciate you guys. Okay, it says, I am my own lottery ticket. I invest in myself, take risks out of my comfort zone, and create the life of my dreams. So many people view life as an external lottery, hoping for a chance at a big payout that will solve all their problems. Meanwhile, they blow their earnings on junk and substances to numb how unlucky, that's in quotes, they are. The real lottery is 100% internal. If you consistently invest in yourself and you take some risks out of your comfort zone, you will, that's in all caps, create your dream life. If you have a vision and you follow it, there is only one outcome. The persistent lion eats the lucky duck. I'll say that again. The persistent lion eats the lucky duck. I am my own lottery ticket. All right, you guys, stay tuned. I'll be right back, and we're going to do a little mini love reading. Okay, Sagittarius, so this is actually the first spread that I did as a 17-year-old at parties as a party trick. How it works is this is a normal deck of cards. What you're going to do is you're going to think about the person, any person, doesn't matter what relationship, and I promise you that this can be a little inaccurate, but it is a fun little party thing, and since it is October and it is one of my favorite little parties, getting together with friends and going to parties, Halloween parties, I thought it would be fun. So go ahead and think of that person. This takes a lot of shuffling as well as flipping. When I start, if you guys want to fast forward, there'll be a part where you'll see me start laying down the cards in a circle, and that you'll know that that's where you want to stop for your reading. All right, for the rest of you that want to kind of learn this little party trick spread, there are 4 cards you're looking for. You're looking for the Queen of Hearts, the Ace of Hearts, which those 2 cards represent the person that is here for the reading, right? Which in this case would be you guys. And you're also looking for the King of Spades and the Ace of Spades, which would represent the person that you are asking, inquiring about, or whoever you're doing the read on. So let me grab this. And you make 4 piles. Then you're going to flip the cards until you see those 4 cards. See? Queen of Hearts, so we're stop. Right? And these cards are thrown away. Throw away cards and keep your piles separate. And go ahead and keep flipping until you see those 4 Ace of Spades. And then throw that pile on top and discard and discard. So you get it. We're going to do that, and I will just talk to you guys when I see those cards. We are going to be doing that for 3 piles, and then 2 piles, and then the read. We just got rid of that whole thing. Did you see that? Ooh, oh, no. Almost tricked myself. Ooh, that's beautiful. That whole pile again. So, 3. I don't shuffle. It's up to you guys if you want to shuffle in between like your little pile separations, but I just never do. And then you're stopping. And you're stopping. Boom. All those are gone. 2 piles now. Boom. Stop. Oh, did you see that 988? That's beautiful, because those are all problems that you don't have between you and this person. So anyways. Alright, Sadie. Almost slid. That was on the bottom right there. These are slippery. I just bought these because they were super cool and neon looking. But that's you. And this is, you have their heart. They like you. They care about you. They know what they want. Oh, this is going to drive me nuts with the slippery cards. Ooh, this is almost a perfect reading, because like we were just talking about the 4 cards that you're looking for right here, plus this one problem. And this is between you and your own heart, Sagittarius. This is some kind of, so let's talk about if it was numerology. The 5 would talk about freedom and change. Maybe there is a sort of, you don't want to change something about yourself. This is coming up in the suit that we represent for you. And that's one thing that's stopping you from knowing what you kind of want, because they are touching their own heart. They know what they want. You have their heart and they have your heart. So you guys like each other. The only problem is, like, right now you're just dealing with something in your own kind of mind that is maybe love related, because it is a heart, but this is your suit. So maybe this is just some kind of, maybe you're worried about changing, or something about you is changing, Sagittarius. Maybe you're worried about your personal freedom. Maybe you're worried about being non-committal, or that this person might be non-committal, because the flip side of 5 would talk about that. Maybe there's just a tiny discord. It could be with this person or not that's going on. But yeah, you guys have, I mean, you could have a crap load of cards that could be in between you and them, and all kinds of drama. So let's go ahead and pull some advice. So this is really actually not bad at all, okay? Because you guys care about each other. But yeah, there's some kind of small thing inside you, maybe, that could have to do with this person or no. So let's pull some advice, whether it has to do with the situation here, the situation we were talking about before in your reading, or not at all. Just collectively, let's pull some advice for everybody. Sagittarius. It says new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. All right, for some of you, there's some new love. If so, you guys both feeling each other, and maybe you're just worried about changing or getting a relationship. Maybe you're being a little non-committal. I don't know. Let's pull some other advice. This one wants to come out. It says, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay, for others of you that feel like you're out of control, whether you're in partnership, whether you want to get out of that partnership, whatever, it's talking about it's time to take control of your life. If you're happy in your relationship and you guys aren't doing that, maybe use a couple collective, as a couple, you know, need to take control of your guys' life. So let's pull some advice from the angel deck. I'm sorry if I'm kind of talking low and mumbled. I try to be quiet because there's a lot of people in the house, and I don't want to disturb those people in the house, but wait, they be aight. Let's see, this one right here, it says prioritize, Archangel Metatron. Focus on your highest priorities, and I will help you get organized and motivated. So you prioritize and focus on your highest priorities, whatever that you have decided that those be, Sagittarius, and Archangel Metatron is going to come in with all this purple, with all this intuition. Okay, you'll be feeling it in your intuition. Like I said before about dreams with you guys, Sagittarius, you guys could be having some dreams with some insight, okay? And they're going to help you with organizing and staying motivated. So it's beautiful energy, okay? So you guys, if you haven't liked and subscribed, could you please do that? I appreciate you. And we will see you next month. Bye.